The art of doing nothing. Why true focus feels like letting go. You're not lazy. You're exhausted from chasing everything that doesn't matter. You wake up each morning flooded by the noise of 1,000 unfinished ambitions. You tell yourself, I need to do more, be more, achieve more. But the truth is, the more you chase, the less alive you feel. Because deep down, you know that every time you say yes to everything, you quietly betray the one thing that could have made you great. This isn't about productivity. It's about focus, and how most people will live and die without ever truly finding it. We think focus means effort, grinding, working longer, harder, faster. But real focus isn't intensity. It's clarity. It's the art of choosing what not to care about. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" Because the mind is a battlefield, and most people lose not because they're weak, but because they're fighting too many wars at once. Every notification, every goal, every new obsession is another soldier you send into battle. And soon you've spread yourself so thin that even your victories feel empty. Let's be honest. You can't focus because you're addicted. Not to drugs or alcohol, but to stimulation. Your brain's been trained to crave the next thing, the next scroll, the next video, the next quick win. Nietzsche once said, "The most common form of despair is not being who you are." And today that despair wears the mask of busyness. You call it multitasking. You call it grinding. But in reality, it's fear. Fear of stillness, fear of silence, fear of meeting the person you've been avoiding the most, yourself. Because when you slow down, you start hearing the thoughts you've buried under noise. You start realizing that maybe you've been busy running in the wrong direction. Plato believed that the soul is pulled by many horses: desire, ambition, pleasure, fear, and that wisdom is learning to let one horse lead. That's what focus is. Not control, but alignment. It's not about doing less just to rest. It's about doing less so that what you do actually matters. Think of a sculptor. He doesn't create by adding clay, but by removing it. Bit by bit, he cuts away everything that isn't the statue. That's how great lives are built, by subtraction. Every no you say carves away the noise until all that's left is something timeless. But here's the twist. The biggest threat to focus isn't distraction. It's ego. Ego tells you that you can do it all, that you should chase every opportunity, be liked by everyone, impress everyone. But focus requires humility. The humility to say, I can't do everything, but I can do one thing with my whole soul. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler who tries to please everyone ends up pleasing no one and loses his kingdom. The same is true for your life. If you keep dividing yourself for the approval of others, you'll wake up one day realizing you've built a life that doesn't even feel like yours. Real focus looks boring. It's not fireworks. It's silence. It's deleting apps, saying no to people who drain you, walking without your phone, letting your mind wander until it finds clarity again. Bonhoeffer, the philosopher who resisted the Nazis, once said, Action springs not from thought, but from a readiness for responsibility. And that's what doing nothing really is. It's preparation. It's gathering your strength before the next decisive act. You're not wasting time. You're sharpening your blade. Psychologists call it the effort paradox. We overvalue effort because it feels productive, even when it's not. You can spend an entire day replying to emails, scrolling, researching, and convince yourself you've worked hard. But deep down, you know you haven't moved an inch closer to what matters. Busyness gives the illusion of progress. Focus demands sacrifice. One burns you out, the other builds you. So how do you begin? Start by asking 3 questions. What truly matters to me? Not what should matter, but what does. What am I doing only to be seen doing it? What am I afraid of losing if I slow down? Your answers will reveal the noise in your life, the clutter disguised as purpose. Then, choose one thing, one pursuit that deserves your undivided soul. When you pour your focus into one thing, life begins to simplify itself. Distractions fall away. Decisions become clear. And suddenly, peace doesn't feel so impossible anymore. Here's the final paradox. When you focus on less, you actually experience more. More depth in your work, more connection in your relationships, more peace in your solitude. Because when your attention returns to the present, the world stops feeling like something to conquer and starts feeling like something to understand. Focus isn't about domination, it's about devotion. Someday you'll look back on your life and realize that your greatest growth came not from what you chased, but from what you released. You'll see that the moments when you felt lost, unproductive, or still were the moments your soul was quietly realigning itself. So stop running, sit in the silence, do less, and let what's truly important finally find you. Because the more you let go, the sharper your focus becomes, and the closer you get to becoming who you were meant to be. Kindly like and subscribe for more.